welcome back. This is the South African Morning. So once again, users' personal data has been compromised, and this time around through a breach at credit bureau TransUnion South Africa. A similar incident, though, occurred with bureau Experian just last year. And over the past 2 years, South African companies have been reporting that they have been victims of cyber attacks and data breaches. Well, some of these breaches include the compromising of consumers' personal information. While actual bank details have not been compromised, criminals can use this information to trick you into disclosing your passwords or even other important details. So Maya Fisher-French joins us now to give us more clarity on this. Maya, always a pleasure talking to you. Good morning. So first question, should consumers be worried about the safety of their personal information at this point?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the South African Fraud Prevention Services estimate that there are, and I kid you not, 17 billion cyber attacks a day globally. And obviously not all of them are successful, but that just shows you the kind of intensity of hacking that's going out there. And I think for me, I just believe that we live in a reality where criminal syndicates have a lot of our personal information. And we need to kind of start thinking about it like that. They have enough information to create ID, to use it for ID theft, where they pretend to be us and they open up accounts in our names, and also to contact us pretending to be the bank and saying, oh, we've got this information about you, so you must, it must be the bank because they have so much information about me. And often the bank calls will be about fear tactics. They'll say there's a fraudulent debit order about to go off. Give us your one-time PIN from you. We're going to send you a one-time PIN, and a whole lot of these things that people panic and they listen to them. So, for me, I think we really do need to reset it and say, you know what, the reality is most of my personal information is out there. I need to be hyper vigilant.
Yeah, and what can one do then to protect, themselves from these criminal syndicates, do you think?
Look, like I said, you have to be hyper vigilant. Don't click on links in emails. If your bank calls you, call them back, those basics. Then also, please go check your credit record. You get one free a year per bureau, and there's 6 bureaus, so technically every second month. Go check, because that's where you'll see if somebody's been opening up accounts in your name. The bureaus themselves offer an alert service that you can sign up for. You usually have to pay for that, but I see TransUnion's offering it for free to affected customers. So if anyone tries to open an account in your name, you'll be notified. But then another really good one, and this is a free service. If you think you've been compromised, the Southern African Fraud Prevention Services, that's SAFPS, they actually offer something called protective registration, which is free. You apply for it, and then the SAFPS notifies any members or creditors to take additional care when dealing with your information. So I think we do need to look more into ways to create additional preventative measures or protection measures. And the bottom line is to act with caution. Just think, when somebody calls you and says, I know your address and where you lived 5 years ago, well, you know what, it could just as easily be a criminal syndicate as your bank.
Yeah, be vigilant, be vigilant, be vigilant. Maya, thank you so much for speaking to us about this issue. Maya Fisher-French, of course. And Gareth, I mean, right now, more than ever, everybody has to be careful. And I suppose it's not just with the hacking. We've seen even during COVID where everything went online. We're now, buying stuff online.
Your
how
information lives
compromised,
online.
right?
Yeah, save your credit card details. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. And those SMSs replying with credit card details. You're going to be taken to court if you don't pay. All those things, be very, very careful. Not saying it's not true, just phone the relevant, in this case, your bank, and just check. Just take the time to actually rather check.